Good morning. How are you? All right. I think I should have checked this before. Okay. Here we go. So this morning I've got some new makeup we're going to try and look at and discuss and just do a look before I have to go out for the day. So welcome. My name is Erin. This is Ageless Beauty with Erin. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've been catching up on some of my videos and seeing what I've got going on. Like I said, this is a beauty channel. We do a lot of trying new makeup, doing different looks, and I'm just chatting and catching up. So if there is anything that you want to see, let me know. I've been thinking about doing a video. I was doing it this morning when I was washing my hair. I was like, I should do a video on what I do with my hair and the products I use and basically how quick it is to do my hair. I might do that. We'll see. I've got so many ideas for videos and I haven't been able to sit down and do them all, but they're in there. So anyways, like I said, new makeup. We're going to give it a go, see what it's like. I have tried 2 of the 3 things that I have new. Other things that I'm using I haven't used in a while, so it was like perfect timing to get in here to try it or to use it again. And yeah, let's go. I'll just tell you about it as I go. I hope everybody is doing well. I know I don't do these videos live, so you can't necessarily answer me. That's something on my... I got something on my hand or my eyelid. So, yeah. I've thought about trying to do one of these looks live. Actually, I don't know. What do you think? It's actually a terrifying thing to do one live and interact immediately with you all. Now, you know, when I say that, obviously I love interacting with you all. When you send me messages, when we talk, or you ask me questions, I love that. And I don't edit these videos very much at all. So, which is, you know, my own deal. But going live is just a whole different world, isn't it? It's just crazy. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, so let me know your thoughts. Should I do a get ready with me live? Okay, so my first item new is my new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Now, did I really need a nude palette? Probably not. This is just feeding into my obsession with Natasha Denona products. And yeah. And I have another palette saved. I don't need it either. So I'm really holding off, trying not to buy it. And I do have another new product. It is Natasha Denona. We aren't looking at it today because we're not using it today. But yeah, I think that's kind of my new obsession lately. I absolutely love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Now, I about knocked everything over. I actually went to, it was a Sephora, to look at this palette up close because I have the Biba palette, and I got online, I took a picture of the Biba side by side with the I Need a New to see if it was going to be something that I needed. And long story short, because I really tried to talk myself out of this, I bought it. And I've used it twice. And I kind of love it. So I did need a nude palette. I just did. So we're going to look at it real quick. I mean, the colors are just gorgeous. Now, there are a lot of shimmers. I've used that shimmer. It's the only shimmer I've used out of here. But my absolute favorite color that I've used every time is this one. I'm not using it today. So it's such a low-key, just a pretty palette. So I'm glad I bought it. And I'm going to use it for you. So we're going to start, as I always do, with just some basic lay down transition. And this color Fair is just like the perfect, barely there, but it sets the eye primer and just gives it such a pretty starting look. And I have glitter all over me. Yay. But, so I'm just starting with just a basic lay down. I don't usually do both eyes at once. I don't know if what I'm doing. But if I do, I do. Okay. I don't really know what colors to use because this brown is not on. Ooh. Guess what? I have this brown, or a very close color of this brown, and another Natasha Denona. This is the mini bronze. I'm probably going to use that brown. So let's, I hadn't planned on that. If that tells you anything, we just always kind of go with the flow around here. So anyways, let's lay this down. Let's get this base going. And I don't know what I want to do for the... So I'm still going to put this Fair on the lid. Because I'm thinking I might leave it. Yeah, I might leave it. Now, what do we want to do in the... I'm looking at this. Let's deepen it up a little bit with some Tinder. I don't know if I'll use shimmer today. I used glitter yesterday in a look I put together, and I washed my face 3 times. Then I did a shower and completely soaked my face in the shower, and I still feel like I still know I see glitter on me. So it's the craziest thing when you deal with glitter. So I don't know if I want to do that today with the shimmer because it's the same concept. So it does look like, without even honestly thinking about it, I'm just going to do both eyes at the same time. I don't normally do that. I usually finish one eye and then go to the other. But for some reason, it's really, I personally don't think there's any right or wrong to doing it this way versus one eye at a time. I kind of think sometimes you can get the symmetry down better doing them at the same time because you're seeing them side by side. But at the same time, you can also do one and then try to replicate it. So sorry, something just popped up and my mind started going in 20 different directions. So it's really up to you. What are you comfortable with? I don't think you can do, either one of them can be right or wrong. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to go to this, and I don't know how I want to do it. If I want to do, I think I'm going to deepen the crease in the corner, and I don't know, I might put on a glitter or a shimmer. I don't know. Let's get this on and see what I think. I do think that's going to be a nice compliment to the other color I put on. You know what? I might put a white in there. Oh, I bet I will. Now I'll have to get a white from another because neither one of these two palettes have a white. I do have another Natasha Denona with a white in it, but it's kind of a gray white, and I'm thinking to go with this, I want a white. So what I did was take this out of the bronze, and I went under the crease and kind of brightened up the eyelid. And I'm doing like the inner corner. All right, so I'm gonna take a white. I do have this white. I think it's I've got it separated because it's my white that I use, and I think it was from the Jeffree Star Blood, what's it, Blood Red something palette, right? And I know the color of this is Glucose, and it's my all-time favorite white. So I'm just gonna smack it on there. I'm not worried about getting it perfect because I'll go back in and blend. So I always keep this white right next to me with this little brush right here, ready to go. That's how much I will grab it and use it to make a look just how I want it. So I'm going to take this bronze and just even it out. I think that looks so much better. So a lot of times if I don't want to use a shimmer or a glitter, I will use this white, and it's perfect. And what I will do, sometimes I go up and I will go highlight the brow, and I won't do that though until I actually do my brows. That Tender is such a good color. I'm liking this. Yes, I used a couple different things, but I do like that. I do love this I Need a Nude. I mean, I just do. There's something about it. And it's just like all the nudes are just perfect. And you get a good, in my opinion, you get a good range. From, like, there's even a deeper one. It's not a black. It might look black here, but it's really not. But you get the mauves and the browns and the peaches and the pinks, and I mean, such a good palette. I could see me using this almost every day, except for if I'm doing a really all-out look. So I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm sure I will come back to it. So we will do some lashes. Today's lashes, I am doing a strip lash. This is the Sephora Essential False Lashes. Love these. These have become my favorite. And I just bought this pack because the other one I had to throw away. You can only use them so many times before they start getting bad. And I hit that so many times. And I've only tried this one style. I'm sure I'll like the others too if I decide to try them. But I don't use strip lashes that often anymore. So, I don't need to buy a bunch of different. So this is the strip lashes from Sephora that I like. Yeah, let me get them prepped and ready, and I will be right back. Okay, so the lashes are prepped. I've got them sitting over here. Went on and put the glue on. Now I'm going to get my lashes prepped. So the false lashes are prepped. Now I can get my lashes prepped. Just do a quick, I don't really like using this. I always pinch this side of my face. I don't know why. I bought a better curler there, and I still do it. It's the craziest thing. Now for this, I will only do one eye at a time because this is a lash lining glue. Lining lash glue. And I use these a lot. Like, I really like these. I have 2 or 3 different brands. My favorite has got to be the Lily Lash liner. But this one is a Tarte. Velour has one, and I haven't checked in a while. The last time I bought or used Velour lash liner glue, it was like a liquid liner. This one's a felt tip. Lily Lash is a felt tip. There's a couple, like, if you buy direct from, like, the lash companies, like Lily Lash, there's a couple of those out there. So I use glue, but I like to have that little extra oomph because my eyes tend to water, and that just helps keep it on. Like, I just poked myself in the eye too, so I can't even blame my eyes for that. That was all me. So my hair is all over the place. I am getting it done today, so I'm not too worried about it. It's clean. And then I'm just going to stick this bad boy on. Here we go. My liner kind of got away from me a little bit, but we'll see. Then I'm going to take this heated, which I absolutely love. And I like putting it on when I put lashes on because I feel like it really helps brush the natural lashes on top of the false. I want to take this liner and just kind of see if I can't. Yeah. Because I was wonky in the middle there. Okay. Next. Same thing. Now I've covered up most of the white by doing that. So I will probably go back in, and I used this yesterday, and today it looks like it wants to be dry. I might go back in and that's why it's not going on well, and my eyeliner is wonky. Alright. It's alright. We'll figure it out together. Now, these are brand new, so they're like, I'm really having to form them. Well, that's way too close to my inner eye. I trimmed these, and I'm thinking I probably should have trimmed just a little bit more, but at this point, we are good to go. Okay. Yeah. Try to just scoot that down a little bit. All right. All right. There's that. And anything I do underneath my eyelashes, I'll do after I put on my face. My war paint on my face. Okay. Turn that off. Now, I really like those lashes. I will go back in and put a little bit of white on, touch that up, and whatever. We won't do that right now. So now, my next item, I haven't used this yet, or I haven't used this new one yet, because the sample I had, I absolutely loved the product. I hated the smell. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you've probably heard me discuss this. Did I really want to spend like, I want to say it's $50, $60 on this, and it smell. So I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do it with you also. We know immediately what my thoughts were. So I just opened it. This is, I guess I should tell you what it is. This is the Dermalogica Skin Perfect Primer. So this is the tinted primer with SPF 30 in it. High protection, UVA, UVB, broad spectrum, smoothing, and illuminating primer. And I do, so this is what it looks like. And yes, it's kind of odd, but they come with this little, to help squeeze it all out. And I do like that, because you know these bottles can be very difficult as far as not getting all your product out, and you spend so much money on them. I want every little bit I can get. So it's a little tube, and I'm just going to squeeze it on. Okay, yep, it stinks. I was really hoping it wouldn't, because when I looked at all the reviews, nobody said it stunk. Not a one review mentioned it having a bad stink. So this could literally be me. But yeah. I knew I shouldn't have, I won't say that. I really like it. But I really dislike the stench. But it's a good primer. I mean, it really is. And I think I did a video where I showed you, because I have another tinted primer that I use with SPF in it that is actually more cost efficient. But this one, I just thought laid down a little better. I thought color wise for me, because it's not like you get to pick your color on either one of them, right? I just thought this color better suited me, but the coats doesn't stink. So there is that. Okay, primer is down. I do like this primer. I feel like it blurs, it hides the pores a lot. And like I said, as far as for me, the color of this primer is really nice, and it's not sticky. So it's hard, other than the smell. I really don't like the smell. So if you are sensitive to smells, this one might not be for you. And if you get a sample of it, try a sample first, just to see if the smell is going to be something that bothers you. Okay. So when I use these tinted primers, I like to use powder over top of it, because I feel like I just need something light. I don't need something like really, really heavy on top of you know what's already there. So this is my favorite powder. This is the Clinique Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation, and I like the way it smooths. And another thing, like I will be putting on contour, liquid contour, and I just feel like when I do the liquids on top of this, it does really well. It doesn't separate. It's, you know, I'm losing brushes, but you know, I feel like I don't know. It's just, I've got other face powders, and I just don't feel like, I don't know. This one, when it comes to powders, is the number one for me. Liquid foundations, I've got a couple that I rotate in and out depending, but face powders, this one's the winner. I just feel like it really sets the primer underneath. Very nice, almost flawlessly, and I would never call my skin flawless. So there's that. I don't know, and like I said, I still use the contours and the concealers liquid with it, and that's kind of one of those really taboo things, because you put a powder down and now you're using a wet product on top of it, and that can really separate. If that is how you typically do things, that's fine. Obviously it works for you, and I am the first one to tell you guys that if it works for you, you use it. It doesn't matter if I don't do it, or you know, Mr. X famous makeup artist doesn't use it. It should be what works for you. Having said that, just be careful with powder and liquid. Find one that works well for you. And that's what I did. And I've lost my, there it is. Can't find anything this morning. So let's quickly do some brows. And then after I do my brows, I'll probably go in and put in a little highlight under the brow and add some more white to it. So I'm not going to do a ton on my brow, obviously. I'm just kind of filling it in a little bit. Brushing them out. Shaping them. Looks like I need to wax again. I got some funky lines going on. That's okay. There we go. I'm not going to set them or anything today. Normally I would set them with the gel or the, what one is it? It's the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. So my two favorite gel setters is the Anastasia Brow Freeze and Benefit 24-hour setter. But I'm not going to use either one of those today. Nope, I'm not. You can't make me. My phone is absolutely going crazy. Just want to put a little bit of, put that all over the lash, which wasn't the intention, but hey. Like I said, sometimes I get in here and I'm not real careful about how I put it on. But for me, white blends very well. So if I mess it up, I'll just blend it. So, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this one, which is the bronze. No extra color added. Just going over it. See? Nice. And then I want to take this one, which had the transition. See? And just buff it out. Mucho better. Now I am going to do something. I do like doing this. I'm going to keep this white around because the white I like to use as a highlight. So it'll be, I'll bring it back out here in just a minute. Don't know what all these brushes are for. I've got 100 different brushes out. They were already out. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get them out. They were already out. And let's just put on. I don't know if you could see, but I saw what looked like a little bit of a gap between my regular lashes and my false lashes. And very well might not have been there. But whenever I feel like there could be, I like to do the little what is that? Waterline, and just kind of blend it together to make it look more natural. And then when I did one, I had to do the other, even though I didn't see anything wrong with the other one. So now we're going to go in and put some contour on. So I use these liquid ones. I really do like them. And these little sticks. I have multiple brands that I use. And I think I have come to the conclusion, because every time I get a new one, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. And then I have to use it and use it and use it. And I'm like, okay, no. My favorite's still the original. And that is the same thing. So I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury for ages. I really like it. But then Tarte came out with some sculpt tapes. And I'm like, okay. So I bought one. I really liked it. The color wasn't what I wanted, so I don't know why my brows keep showing. I apologize. Heaven forbid I have a brow. But, so I used it, and then I bought a different color and I used it. And then Halo, or Elf, I'm sorry, come out with some Halo ones. And I'm like, okay, let's see what they have to offer. And I really liked it. But and that's what I'm using today is the Elf. But I keep going back to the Charlotte Tilbury. I think that is the one I reach for anytime I'm just sitting here doing makeup and I'm not like I'm not doing a video or anything. I just do a look to go out or whatever, you know. I don't just do, there's that. I don't just do looks for you all. I actually go places and do things. But, I know, it's kind of a shocker, isn't it? But, that's the one I grabbed for. So, it has to be my number one. So, not that there's anything wrong with the others. I just constantly grab for that one. I don't know. So, now I'm just deepening it with a bronze. And I'm trying to keep it a little bit high because I want it to give me a lifted look instead of pulling my face down. And you know what? I was going to use some concealer. Guess what? I didn't do. Not that that's a problem, because I really didn't think I needed concealer. But usually when I do these videos, I try to do the full look for you all. But sometimes I just don't. And it's not on purpose. Sometimes I just don't. Okay, so get the nose, and I'm going to come back in with the white. Yeah, put that white right there in the middle of your... I don't know why this brush was sitting up, but we're going to use it. So, I will probably put a little bit of highlight there. And if I do Maybe I will. It's over here. I need to clean my area again because I've had so much going on and I've been doing so much different things that I pulled this highlight out and I'm going to use it. But I had another highlight already sitting out ready to use. I just grabbed the one that I used yesterday and I was like, yeah, that'll look good. I amaze myself sometimes. I just do. Okay, so let's put on some blush before I decide if I need to put highlight on my cheeks. Because the blush I'm using has a little bit of a, what I consider shimmer. It is a Benefit California. So, and I'm just going to, again, I want it as high as I can get it because I want that lifted. Lord knows I don't need to look like I'm sagging any more than I already am. And I need to finish contouring my neck and chin. Yeah, I don't use a lot of blush, but I like that. It's got a little bit of a highlight to it, so I might not. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put any on. I was thinking about it, but I think I'll just leave that because that, hello, itchy, itchy, itchy. That, blush has kind of a natural shimmer to it. So, put that over there so I can adjust. I'm always having to adjust when I'm writing stuff down for you guys. Yep. Yes, I am. And I'll have to look for, oh, no, I don't. It's right there. So, got that. I got that. What do I got left? I need to spray my face. Let it set for a minute. We got lips. And we're going to finish my eyes. Oh, I didn't do any bronzer down here just to. All right. Okay. Okay. So we got to finish the eyes and lips. So well, that had a lot of powder on it. I didn't even touch my face and look. Whoa. That was crazy. Let's see if I can shake some of this powder off. I need to buy one of these that I use just for this purpose that doesn't get any powder on it. And the purpose is to, you know, give me some space so I can do my under eye without actually touching my face. And because my fingers will have, I'm talking and you probably can't hear that. My fingers will have, possible have makeup on it and possibly will have, you know, oils and such. And I don't want that, obviously. So, yeah, it's nice to have something that I can use that kind of helps without touching my face. So, I think I am. I think I have talked myself into buying one just for that purpose. Now, I'm going to try to buy one different than the Beauty Blender one here that I use. I have two of these. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But if I see it and it's exactly like the other two, I'm going to be like, oh, that's my powder brush. There it is. There it is. So I need to find one that's a little bit different. Okay. And I won't use it with powder. So just make sure everything is set. Okay. Now, lips. Make sure. This is a new product. I don't even own. Let me think about that. I don't think I own another Pat McGrath lipstick or any lip product. So I bought it. It came in just yesterday, actually. And I automatically went on and put it on and seen if I liked it. And I do. I do think it needs a liner. And I just want to vent for a moment. This is my favorite neutral liner. As you can see, this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide Lip Liner in the color Naked. So I'm like, I need to buy another one because this is my favorite color. The exact same thing. Look at those different colors. This is not the color I wanted. I wanted this color. I don't know what happened. And they are exactly the same. Okay. So I'm hoping this liner is actually going to be good, and I might have to go deeper, but I'm hoping I don't. But anyways, like I said, I was very disappointed because that is not the same color when I reordered it. So I don't know. So this is it's a little bullet lipstick, and you know I don't buy a lot of bullet lipsticks, so tell you. But I did really like the application. This lip liner's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I like that. The lip liner just gives it enough of a definition that it's not the same and I don't look washed out. I have a little bit of color. So, this dog. Okay. This is the final look. The lips look good with a little bit definition. I probably could have even gone a little bit of a darker color and it would have looked good, but I really do like that satin lip from Pat McGrath. So yeah, let me know what you think. Everything I've tried on, I liked. All the new products. I will say, the scent on the Dermalogica, yeah, test it before you buy a full bottle because it is expensive. Otherwise, thank you for joining me. Sorry the dogs have gone crazy these last few minutes. Apparently one or two things are outside. Either the electric guy is reading meters and walking through yards, or there is a dog on the loose. Either way, my dogs are losing their mind. And I apologize because you're probably hearing that. So, thank you. And until next time, guys, love you. Goodbye.